going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 5th of November. We have election day today. We're taking a look here at Aerodrome Finance. We'll see what these markets do heading into, one throughout today, tonight, tomorrow, maybe into the rest of the week. Could be interesting. We could see some volatility due to the election results. We have Aerodrome once again bouncing off of the neckline. We started to break it yesterday evening and closed above it. So that would be this would be the third test as support. We're actually up in the green today. We have a new daily higher, high and a daily higher low. So that's pretty cool and good to see. First level of support came in on the 3rd of November. Obviously, yesterday was the 4th. We were trading below it at some point during the afternoon, it looks like. And then so far today, on today's candle, we also traded below it and are back above it with a daily higher high. We have a daily higher in the next video for Aerodrome with this pattern here. So that is very nice. Keep an eye on overhead market resistance 110.7. So that would be 1.107 right here in purple. Pretty close to getting there today, but not quite. So 110.7. Keep your eyes on that. If the market gets up there, we could find a little bit of resistance. I'm going to talk about briefly here. Probably be a pretty quick video overall. A level of potential support if we get a break, an aggressive break below the head and shoulders, the neckline. Now we do have our overall target, which would be a full move down to it's right around like the 60-61 cent level. It'd be about a 42% move lower based on the depth of the head here to the neckline for this head and shoulders. But we have a pretty strong level of market support, potential market support, that would come in at the 86.43 level. Let me try to fix this here. 86.43. That would be right here in white. 0.8643. That could be a pretty strong level of support if we get a nasty break here and are trading lower. Now, there is a lot of other levels of support in between that, but this is a new one. And just as I had mentioned that I think we're going to really get up to that 144 and we topped out, it's important. It was new. All of the other levels are important as well, but this is more up to date than 144. That's how I feel about the 86.43. There are other levels in between that, the neckline and that, but this is new, up to date. It's important. So if we get a break and start trading lower, I think we are going to meet up with the 86.43. So hey, hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully we rally from here. Maybe we'll get a strong bounce here off this neckline and start to really rally to the upside. We should know soon enough. Let's put it that way. And that's kind of it, guys. I mean, we're just kind of hanging around. Again, just keep your eyes on that neckline. We started to break it yesterday. Things weren't looking good. Today, we have support. We're starting to move higher. It could be very short-lived. We could still see a very quick turnaround here to a break below this. So just be prepared for both scenarios. Whatever your positions are or positions aren't, whatever you're thinking, be aware that these markets can move quick and they can move a lot higher or a lot lower than most people expect quickly. So just have yourself in a position so you're aware of the possibilities here, especially with this election looming on us here. All right, that's pretty much it. There's really not much more to talk about here as far as the price action. I mean, we have a head and shoulders here. I mean, it's obvious. Everybody sees it. And that's the thing sometimes in the markets, that when things are obvious, they don't play out because the masses see it. What's obvious in the market is sometimes not what plays out. So we have this, what looks like a very nice head and shoulders, and it actually is forming up very well. We're right at a very critical moment here, that two things are going to happen here. We're going to rally here, and this pattern is just a slight pause in a much larger move to the upside, or this thing is going to tank to the downside. And whether that holds or whether it's a shakeout and then rallies, I'm just running through a couple scenarios here. But hey, if this plays out perfectly and we get a big large move, maybe down to the 86, or maybe even a full move back down to like 59, 60, 61, I mean, hey, it'll be wild. It will be wild. So it's been a really good run here. I would hate to see people who got long at or below the 60 level, watch that to 100% reversal. So take that for what it is. As far as upside targets, if we start to rally here, we will talk about some new upside targets. Again, it's really nice to see we have a daily higher high today and a higher low. That can start to shift our gears into looking above current prices for new targets. But I don't think there's a rush to do that. But again, if we really start to rally today, I will have to get on the ball and get those prices on here for you guys. Trading at 109.7 here this Tuesday morning. Drop over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up a little bit, which is nice to see. We are trading at 68,780. We're trying to get back above the 68,748 resistance level. That's right here in purple. 68,748. Trying to get back above that. Can't wait for the days when Bitcoin breaks into new highs and we're heading up to, closer to that six-figure mark, because it's coming. At some point, it will happen. We have targets up there. They're valid. They're real. In the right market condition, given enough time, they should take place. But $80,000 targets. Let's see here, 96,000, 130,000. So there's big things coming for Bitcoin. Any of those decent cryptocurrencies out there should benefit if we get a big rally like that. But right now we're up 975.66 for BTC, up 1.43%. All right, guys, interesting day. Should be an interesting night, and maybe even the rest of the week. We'll see what happens with the elections. The stock markets have already rolled over and aren't looking too good. Of course, that could, whatever they perceive as good news, that could, flip and rally. But we'll have to wait for that. I expect today will be probably pretty quiet over in the stock market. Cryptocurrencies are already beginning to rally. I did not check the futures markets. We'll see what they're doing in just a moment here. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Welcome to the channel. All the new subscribers, let me know down in the comments your thoughts, anything else you want to share. Just be aware of what's possible here with a bearish pattern like this. Okay, you don't want to be caught off guard when the music stops. But hey, I'm hoping for the best here. But just know this is a bearish topping pattern, guys. We will catch you in the next